Hello everyone, today's video is going to be about idioms and common expressions. I got Mr. Ken with me here.
Hello.
And I wanted to ask him about Vietnamese idioms. So are there Vietnamese idioms? Are there very popular ones?
Yes, there are actually many Vietnamese idioms. I pick out a few. I'd like to ask you about if any relations to the English medium.
Okay.
Dục tóc bắt đặt.
Tóc bắt đặt.
I heard this from my parents.
Okay.
It's kind of stuck in my head a lot.
What does it mean?
It means when you're doing something without your fully engaged,
Okay.
or you're not really thinking about it, or you're not really doing it. Try to get that thing done.
You're working quickly.
Working quickly.
Just to get it over with.
Just get it over with.
And then it doesn't end up being very good in the end.
Not at all.
Right. So we have a similar one called haste makes waste.
Nice.
So haste, to do something quickly. Waste is leftover problems. It just means if you do something too quickly, you're gonna make mistakes.
True. And I love it. It's haste makes waste.
Yeah.
I love that one. Actually, idioms, Vietnamese idioms. I learned a lot from my parents.
Yeah.
Throughout culture, and they tend to give me that, lecture all the time. Using quotes. Is that the same with you?
Yeah, it's a dad thing to
Dad
say
thing,
things like that.
okay.
Like haste makes waste. You know?
Right.
They do something like there's one my dad would say is like silence is golden.
Silence is
Which
golden.
means silence is more valuable than a lot of talk. Right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Silence is golden. In Vietnamese, that idiom would be im lặng là vàng.
Yeah.
So it's really similar in translation.
Yeah.
Word by word. Silence is golden.
Yeah, because
Silence.
lặng
Yes.
is quiet,
Mhm.
and then vang is gold.
Vàng is gold.
Yeah, so it's almost exactly the same.
Right? And that's one of very good idioms.
Okay. Good. There's another thing that's definitely popular in language learning circles. Easier said than done.
Easier said than done.
It's easy to talk a lot and say something's easy, but to actually do it, it's pretty difficult. You have to put the time in, the effort.
Yes.
So they say easier said than done.
So that's one of the English idiom that I heard a lot as well.
Yeah, it's very common.
Throughout my school years and in the U.S. Easier said than done. That would be something in Vietnamese to say nói dễ làm khó. So very similar in English translation.
Like,
word by word.
Yeah. Talk easy.
Yes.
Do hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Easier said than done.
Yeah.
Nói dễ làm khó.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Very
Good. I have this one though. It's similar to that. It said dễ được dễ mất. Dễ được dễ mất. It's similar to what you're saying. Easier said
Something
than
about
done.
easy.
But what được here means have.
Okay.
So if you have something or you've got something easy in your life, then it may, pass and go away in time.
So, yeah, if something comes to you too easily, there's a reason to be suspicious that it might.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
Easy come, easy go.
Right. Easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
I really like that one as well, and it's kind of stuck in my head.
Yeah,
for
very
so long.
common.
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah. Then I have another one that maybe you guys have. It's something is better than nothing.
Something is better than nothing.
For example, say you were expecting to get a big bonus at work,
Mm-hmm.
and it ended up being maybe half of what you thought.
Right.
Your boss would maybe say, well, something's better than nothing.
Right.
A little bit is better than zero.
And I heard you said that a lot.
Yeah,
Right.
something's better than nothing.
During your class time, if a student walked in late.
Yeah. Oh, that's a different one. I would say better late than never.
better late than
Yeah,
never.
yeah, yeah, because it's better to come late than to not come at all.
Okay.
So I don't get mad when people are late. I just say it's better late than never.
Yeah, so, yeah, I heard a couple of times. Okay, so back to that something or nothing.
Yeah, something's better than nothing.
Something is better than nothing. Okay. In Vietnamese, we have, that's the có còn hơn không. Có còn hơn không. So basically, it's the same exact meaning, saying
Yeah.
hey. And what was your second quote there, or idiom?
The second one there, so it was better late than never.
Yes, that's the one I
So
heard.
better to come late than to not come at all.
Yes, that's the one that's going to be very familiar with your students.
For a classroom thing.
Yeah, classroom thing. So better late than nothing. So
Better late than never.
better late than never. You know, I love in terms of physical activities.
Yeah.
Yeah, and always whenever I'm in the gym, back in the States, there's that big billboard sign saying "No pain, no gain."
Yeah, yeah, that would be in a gym for sure.
Right.
No pain, no gain.
Yes, or like the Nike commercial.
Yeah,
Nike
yeah.
commercial, which no pain, no gain.
Yeah, that does sound like a Nike commercial.
Yes, and I love that a lot. And I found out there's one in Vietnamese as well.
Okay.
It's very, very similar to
Uh-huh.
that. It said có chí thì nên. Có chí thì nên.
Name.
It's not more of a physical, but it's more about mental. Có chí thì nên. It's more about mental. You gotta have it. You gotta do it. It's more about mentally, you know. But I think it's somewhat very similar to that. No pain, no gain.
Because it is kind of saying that anything that's difficult or anything worth doing is difficult, right? You got to work hard to get something.
Right.
It has to, anything that's difficult or strenuous mentally or physically has benefits. So things that are very difficult have often high benefits.
Right.
I think that's what the idiom is going. But it's always a sports thing.
It's always
No pain,
sports
no
thing.
gain. It's
Yeah,
always a sports thing. Usually.
Right.
That one.
Sports things. Yeah.
Gym, workouts, things like that.
Workout, sports, yeah, mostly. Có chí thì nên. But there's another one in English though. This has something very similar to no pain, no gain.
Okay.
As far as like practice makes perfect.
Yes. Yeah. And that's used for lots of things, but for sure in sports, it's practice makes perfect.
Right.
And it's pretty self-explanatory that the more you practice, the closer to perfect you'll be at something.
Right.
So basically, practice makes perfect, and it's just the P sounds that sounds nice.
Yeah.
People say,
yeah.
practice makes perfect. And this is for sports, but also for pretty much any skill that you're trying to develop.
There you go.
And it's very common to say, practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. Similar to the word in Vietnamese idioms, có công mài sắt, có ngày nên kim. So, not exactly in word by word translation,
Yeah.
but it's the whole sentence here. What's saying is like example of a piece of a nail. So use that nail or a piece of steel,
Okay.
and you just have to keep on grinding that until it's getting to a needle.
Oh.
So maybe from a nail to needle.
So like you're grinding or you're working a piece of steel to a needle.
There you go.
So you're constantly, little bit at a time,
right.
getting to what your goal is.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, it's to make a needle.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, guys and gals, our idioms here, actually, those are our two favorites.
Yeah.
Mr. Derrick and I. The one that no pain, no gain, and the one that practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I really like practice makes perfect.
Right.
And it's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. So, is that all?
I think there's so many more.
Yeah.
There's thousands of them. There's a lot of like animal-based ones. Tell you what, at the end of this video, I'm gonna make a little slideshow and just have a few more fun ones for you guys. and see if you guys can figure out what they mean, okay?
Okay,
So, alright, thank you for watching. Have a great day.
thank you. Have a good one.
Bye bye.